This year, Southern Carolina Alliance, the regional economic development organization representing the southern counties of South Carolina, is celebrating our 30th anniversary. In operation since 1996, Southern Carolina Alliance has brought more than $4.14 billion in private capital investment and over 14,591 jobs to our region. Since Colleton County joined the Southern Carolina Alliance in 2012, SCA has brought tremendous investment and job creation to the county, creating more than $600 million in private capital investment and over 2,441 new jobs. Recently, we talked with 3 of the Colleton County members of the Southern Carolina Alliance Board of Directors to discuss the impact that SCA has had on their communities. We have the chairman of the SCA board with us, Steve Murdoch. He is also a member of Colleton County Council and an attorney here in Walterboro. Steve, little toasty out here
It's
today.
A little warm today, but that's part of living in the low country.
That's right. Let's talk about Colleton County and how successful it's been, particularly since 2020.
Right. Yes, Colleton County, of course, we've been a member of the Alliance since 2012, so we kind of came in about little more than midway through, but the Alliance has certainly been good for Colleton. You know, we've had, since our membership and involvement in the Alliance, we've had over $600 million, of investment, approximately 2,500 jobs. We've had some, economic development now is more, it used to be when I've been on council now 28 years, it used to be a national kind of thing, but it's become an international and global almost event now. But, we've had, in the last 4 to 5 years particularly, we've had a lot of success with the Alliance, and more than 2/3 of those investments that I was just referring to has come in the last few months. So Colleton has really benefited with our relationship with the Alliance. We have QMP was recently come, it's about 233 jobs. They're a water infiltration company. I think it's their first location on the southeast. They came here to Colleton. Wayne Brothers actually started with us in 2020. Initially, I think it's about a $7 million investment and 40, 50 jobs, and then they expanded in 2024, additional $35.5 million investment, another 173 jobs. And of course, we've also had, economic development's not just the new companies. We try to help grow from within, and we've had a lot of local companies, Low Country Oyster Company, Gale Foods, we've helped them with expansions, and also we've had Paper Converters, is another company here in the industrial area that we've helped kind of grow from within. So it's not just new companies always, it's sometimes you have to help the companies that are already here with their expansion and those type things. Well, when you think about economic development, most people think it's about recruiting industry and capital investment, but it's really not just about that. It's really about people. I mean, when you think about it, people, it's about creating opportunity for our citizens, and it allows them to keep their families here, and kids that are getting out of school, they can come to work here, and so they don't have to leave the community. And so it's a lot more than that. And in the Southern Carolina region particularly, I think, one of our strengths is our diversity, of our region. We have geographically and economically, we're a very diverse region. We have coastal communities, we have rural agricultural communities, we have some advanced manufacturing centers, we have some hubs, retail hubs. We also have military installations and Department of Energy, defense organizations, particularly up in the Barnwell County area. And so we have a lot of diversity. Specifically here for Colleton, we're kind of strategically located exactly between 2 state-of-the-art ports, the Port of Charleston and the Port of Savannah. And we also own I-95, which is one of the busiest corridors in the southeast. And so it's a lot of opportunity for companies when they come here. And you can't really beat our quality of life. But also serving on the SCA board, and now as chairman, really has been one of the highlights, I think, of my career, because you really do get a sense of fulfillment trying to help create jobs and help families and growth and things like that.
Joining me now is Lee Petrolowicz, and he has been involved with the Southern Carolina Alliance for many years, but officially has been on the board since 2018. Nice to meet you, Lee.
Thank you, my pleasure.
And I hear you have a heart for economic development.
I try to do my best for the community.
Well, So you said community. You're involved in a lot of ways in the community, not only with SCA. Tell us a little bit about you and your background and what you're involved with in Colleton County.
Well, I've been the area executive for South State Bank for about 25 years. Been with the bank for about 30 years. My territory is all through Colleton County in the Low Country. Been with Southern Carolina Economic Alliance for many, many years.
Right.
I've also been with the Colleton County Economic Alliance for many years, doing a stint as the president of the board or chairperson.
Right. So we're going to talk about some of the specific projects and some of the growth, the tremendous growth and the job opportunities here in Colleton County. But why Colleton County? I know you went to the Citadel. You're basically from New York.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, but you've settled here for many, many years. Why?
Colleton County is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It's got great potential, a lot of land to develop, beautiful Ace Basin, just a lot of love for Colleton County. I've raised my family here. I just absolutely love the town and the county.
So in your role, you probably work with a lot of different partners, and of course you're a banker, but there are a lot of different players that have to come together to attract industry and business to this area. You want to kind of talk about that a little bit?
It's a team project. Everybody's on the team. Everybody brings something to the team. In our case, Southern Carolina Economic Alliance, SCA, brings a lot of international marketing to the county, to the 7-county region. Our own Colleton County Economic Alliance is doing a tremendous job of tackling those marketing leads or their own marketing leads and help developing them into good, high quality paying jobs.
Because it really, at the end of the day, it's about jobs.
It's about jobs.
Right.
It's always been about jobs. You know, almost every family in Colleton County has been blessed by the teamwork with SCA in Colleton County. And let me tell you where we're going. Things are looking good. We've got in Colleton County 5 exits on I-95. We are a stone's throw from ports and airports, international ports and international airports in Charleston and Savannah. We've got the mega site, which is a priority for the Department of Commerce. We've got our industry complex and our commerce center.
And where we are right now, this wonderful regional airport. It's exquisite.
I was going to bring up the airport. The airport right now is an old U.S. Air Force base. We've got due diligence going on to develop shovel-ready properties in the airport to develop more jobs.
Right.
Kennedy's substation was a must-win for the state of South Carolina. Currently, South Carolina is importing energy into the state from other states. It's expensive. Right. We can develop our own. Right. We've got the blessing from the state. We're going to develop a Kennedy's substation that will produce 2,200 megawatts that will help supply energy to over 1 million South Carolina homes.
Wow.
That substation will develop hundreds of construction jobs and many, many high-paying permanent jobs. The best part about it is that substation is natural gas. It's put on a footprint that was a coal plant to begin with. The substation now will produce 50% less carbon dioxide emissions than the original coal plant.
Oh my gosh.
It's a win-win for the entire state of South Carolina and Colleton County.
So your passion and your excitement about what's happening in this county is infectious, sir.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
The chairman of Colleton County Council is with us, Scott Bering, and he is also a small business owner in this area. Basically grew up and have your business in Colleton County. So nice to meet you, Scott.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Thanks for having me. 30 years of existence. When you look at our counties, we have 7 counties, and just the way the political and the economic system in South Carolina is set up, a lot of the bigger cities have an advantage on us. And I think that was the driving force behind it, is to pull us 7 counties together and work as a group in a region, and it's worked wonderfully. I mean, we've been able to recruit tons of industry, tons of business and opportunities for our counties, and otherwise it might not happen. But I've been blessed to be able to purchase my family business back in 2011. We had 3 employees when I bought it. I mean, we're hovering between 55 and 60 employees now. We've taken We're kind of a multifaceted business. We're a large honey producer in the state and distributor, and we distribute all over the Southeast and beyond. It's been amazing to be able to grow. It's just a firm foundation we had, and then the zoo has grown exponentially. I mean, we've evolved from everything from penguins, giraffes, tigers, you name it, and that's to be able to bring joy and that kind of entertainment venue to Colleton County and be part of creating memories of a lifetime. That's what's really awesome. And I'm so excited to be on County Council at this time. We are in that pressure cooker between Savannah, Jasper County, the fastest growing county in the nation, by the way. In Charleston County, we're on I-95. We have an airport. We're within 30 minutes of the beach, maybe 40, depending on how you drive. And we have lakes, rivers. We have all the assets. Quality of life is immense. We are in the place where it's happening now, and we get a chance to mold it the way we want it. We get to see what happened around us and do it our way now. It's a regional thing. We understand our way of life here, and we understand we have to fight together to bring greatness to our region, and it's really good to work with them in that way.
To learn more about Southern Carolina Alliance's 30 years of great economic development, visit our website, southerncarolina.org, and follow us on social media.